Okay. Mark Stampede here. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I last year I submitted some comics to get graded by CGC, and they just came back recently. So I'm going to reveal the grades that I got and go over them. I know very little about comic books or comic book grading, so here we go, I guess. All right. Not going to show any of that. All right. First one, X-Men Adventures 1. Um, This is, I think, the first of the X-Men Adventures from the X-Men Adventures, which was there's a lot of night. I think there's quite a few X-Men titles in the 90s, but this was, I guess, one of the better ones. And uh, you can see up there, 9.6 white pages. So I think the white pages means the pages are white. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else. I don't. But I'm pretty happy about this. That's a good grade, right? A 9.6. I think that when I registered for CGC, they sent me a thing that said like 9.0. So like even getting 9.0 was good, or maybe it was I don't 9.1, 9.2, something like that. But I'm pretty happy about that. And it says, oh yeah, I like how it has a little bit of information on here. It says Ralph Macchio story. Really, Ralph Macchio? I don't remember Ralph Macchio being Andrew Wildman, Robert Campanella art, and Steve Lytle cover. So pretty cool. That is pretty. I think that's pretty awesome. Next one here. Okay, this one is 1970s Avengers 161. I don't think there's anything interesting about this particular one. So, the Avengers 161, 1977, July of 1977. Again, cause like, oh, Ant-Man vs. Avengers, Ultron appears in this one. I don't know if this is Ultron's first. I don't think it's Ultron's first appearance. I think it would say that. Um, George Perez and Pablo Marcos cover and art. So, my wife's unfortunately had a passing in her family, and we inherited a lot of collectibles from her aunt. So she had a bunch of comics from the 70s, and none of them were in that great shape. This was the best shape of any of the comics. And honestly, the things uh, this creeps me out. This cover, the all the bugs on Wanda. I'm not afraid of bugs. It's mess up my trypophobia. Um, but this was the only one that was like in decent shape. All the ones were even worse. So this was the only one that seemed to have be any sort of like worth anything. The only one I sent in to get graded. So it's a little bit. Also 5.0 white page. Yeah, I just think it's place. Just say white pages when the pages are white. I don't know. Are there other colors that the pages could be? Yellow? I guess. I don't know. Um. Anyway, so I was hoping that this could get. I was hoping this could get at least a 7, but no. Next one is all right. X-Men number one. Again, tons of X-Men comics in the 90s. This was X-Men number one. I think they reboot. Not on when they started another X-Men because they wanted to keep Uncanny X-Men going, but they wanted to do another X-Men series. So this was uh, October 1991. Chris Claremont story. Jim Lee and Scott Williams covering art. So I mean that's cool to have a Claremont and Lee uh, first issue. 5.0. I really thought this was in better shape. I guess if you look at the cover, see the the sides are a little bent. And then I guess I got dinged a little bit for like you probably can't even see. You know you can't see. There's no way you can see that, right? The like the staples have definitely there's definitely an indent. There's definitely a huge staple indent from the staples. Not like that I didn't think that I'd get dinged for, but I guess I did by a lot because the indent you can't really see on stream, but it's like probably a quarter of an inch wide, that indent. And I guess, and also white pages, though these pages are getting a little bit less than white, so I guess like the yellowing of the pages, um, the the cover isn't covers aren't flush anymore, and like I said, the big indent that you can't see. I was hoping to get, I mean, this would have been, okay, also the first appearance of the Acolytes, 4 different covers exist to form a single image. So I was hoping that this would get a good grade, so this could be ones that I would be able to sell. Okay, and then the next one, uh, Gotham Girls, first issue, 9.6. This one was Paul D. story, Jennifer Graves and Jason Bowen art, and Shane Glines cover. This was a October 2002. So, back in like 2007, maybe, I went to visit my friends, and there was somebody opening a comic book store, like in some barn somewhere. It was like they were trying to open a comic book store, but it was like in a flea market. It didn't make any sense. But they had a bunch of stuff, a lot of stuff from the 90s and up till then. So, and they were selling everything for $1, which I don't know if it was a good price or not at the time. But the person running it was saying, "Oh, just buy buy your #1 issues and first appearances. Like these are $1. Eventually they're gonna be worth something," which I don't know. But the 9.6, this is awesome. This was in pretty good shape. I did read this, I did like this story, but it's in very good shape. I don't, not really. Again, I'm not sure how they grade things. I'm just sort of guessing. But anyway, then last one here. Oh wait, last one. Yeah, last one. Batgirl Adventures 9.2. So again, white pages. Paul Dini story, Rich Burchard art, and Bruce Timm cover. So this was cool. This is one of the reasons I got it, because of the Bruce Timm art, because like anybody that grew up in the 90s, there's all the different 90s Batman uh, cartoon shows that were all mostly Bruce Timm art. So uh, there's a Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy appearance in this Batgirl adventure. So this was February 1998. So I don't know, at the time I got like a Batgirl Adventures, a Gotham Girls, and then I got Catwoman the other side of the street as well. I'm pretty sure I got at least, I sure got something that was Catwoman, but I remember I didn't put the Catwoman stories in because I didn't, or Catwoman Year One maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, I had a Catwoman one anyway that I didn't put in because I didn't send it for grading because it wasn't in good shape. It wasn't, but I guess I could probably more than a 5 though. So anyway, I bought these, like I bought a bunch of these comics back in like around 2006, 2007 for $1 each. So getting a 9.2 on this, 9.6 in the Gotham Girls is good. But I bought like 20 comics for $20 basically. So it was like, if I get any money off, though I spent more than that just grading each one of these. So I don't remember how much. I think it's like $20 to $30 to grade each one. Um, anyway, don't quote me. I don't know exactly how much it is, but I was really this is really disappointing. The 5.0s were just very disappointing. Like I said, inherited a ton of stuff from the 70s that just didn't end up being worth it. I mean, not that they weren't worth it, but I was hoping that at least one of them could get a decent return on. But a 5.0, I don't know who's gonna buy that. And I don't know if I'm gonna. I think I might try to sell some of these ones that are these 9.2 and higher ones, but I'm not sure. We'll see. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna grade anything else. I guess I'm gonna try to see if these can actually sell the ones I have first. I don't really have any place to display. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to get a place to display my amiibos and my cards. like my graded card collection. So having a place to display this is that's never gonna happen. Anyway, uh, uh, so anyway, so 9.2 Batgirl Adventures, Bruce Timm. I like that a lot. I mean, I think that's awesome. Probably gonna sell that. 9.6 Gotham Girls. Probably gonna sell this one too, though I think it's very cool. And oh no, there was a run of Bat Batgirl, like in the Gotham Girls. I just like the stuff from the late '90s, the early 2000s of Batgirl, Catwoman, and who's the other person that I'm thinking of? Uh, Not Harley Quinn. I like Harley Quinn later than that. But the Catwoman and Batgirl, I thought those were really cool in the early late. I really liked the runs that they did on those characters in the late '90s, early 2000s. Uh, I'm much more of a fan of Power Girl. That's different. Both Power Girl and Harley Quinn once like Amanda Conner started getting into that. So in the later 2000s. And then okay, this one a 9.6. Oh, by the way, look at this on the back of the Sega Genesis commercial saying that the Game Genie works with it like now. Is that all? I don't know. This is might be the one that I might display because that is awesome. A 9.6 first edition X-Men. X-Men's always been like, as you can see, Magneto. But X-Men's always been one of my favorite comic books in terms of like like the some of the movies, but like the TV series, the comics that that I have read, and like the trade paperbacks. So this is definitely my favorite, and if there's one that I'm not gonna sell, it's probably would be this one. So and a 9.6 is awesome. Anyway, I don't think I probably won't do any more of these because I don't, like I said, I don't have any other. I'm gonna see if I can get any money off for the ones that I have, and if not, I'm not gonna grade anymore. So anyway, and I don't know that much about comics or comic grading, so uh, I don't know. That's it, I guess. Uh, until back with some different streams next time. So until next time, take it easy, everybody.